Bino, aka what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna start off this video. It's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be a couple of days worth because it's a long story. Sit there, tell y'all my story, how it all began, how I became non-dialysis, how I got sick, the whole thing. I'm gonna tell you by parts, man. It's a long story. I don't want to just sit here and be like, yeah, and then we went to the doctors. No. But anyways, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. I check my stuff, man. I check my things. See the Funko Pops? I'm a nerd on the inside, man. Don't judge me. My dialysis story, man. It starts when I was in the 9th grade. In the 9th grade, man, it was it's about to be spring. And I remember I was getting sick a couple times, man. I couldn't even make it to the bathroom. I was just vomiting and all that. First, they thought I was lactose intolerant, all that. I ate something wrong and they was trying everything, but it just kept happening. I kept on going to school and I kept on not being able to make it to the bathroom. I just kept vomiting, man. Real talk. It got to the point where my parents was just like, yo, like, we're trying everything and he's still getting sick. So primary care doctor got some blood ran, you know what I'm saying? And I went and got to my blood work and I left. Came home. You know what I'm saying? I felt all right. My mom's got a call from the doctor and she looked shocked, she looked scared, she looked nervous, so I knew something was up. I was scared as hell. She got off the phone with the doctor, was telling me that I have to get a few things because we have to go to the hospital. I remember going there and she just explaining to me that I might have to be there for a few days because there's something wrong. They found something in my blood work. Mind you, I'd never been sick in life. We on our way to the hospital. She's nervous. We stopped at CVS, got puzzle books, crossword magazines, and stuff like that. I'm still just not thinking anything of it. I know it's something like, dang, but I never thought it would be this. My father meets us at the hospital. Gets settled in the room. I'm in Salem Hospital, like Salem, Massachusetts. I'm in that hospital. Hard time getting the needles in. This, that, and the third, taking blood. We're waiting. And then just for them to come and tell me, yeah, you have to go send you to Boston, Children's Hospital in Boston, and all that. So I get sent there. They take tests. Bino, remember I told you it's gonna be a long video. What time is it? 5:36 on a Friday. Waiting on transportation to bring me to dialysis. Back to the story. Anyways, like I said, father met me at the hospital. They sent me to Boston Children's Hospital. They ran tests. You know what I mean? They checked around where your kidneys are on me. We waited. I got brought back to my room. My father was there. I was sitting up. Doctors came in, said what they had found was that my kidneys was like very, very small. They were like 8-year-old kidneys. So basically my kidneys stopped growing like at 8. Something happened where my kidneys stopped growing at 8 years old. Both of them. They came in, told my father that in front of me, also told me that, mind you, I'm a teenager. I don't know what's going on. They're sending me to Mass General now. They're telling my father, look, you can either go to Mass General, put him on so they can get ready to put him on dialysis, or you could take his son home and make his last days and weeks or whatever, years, as comfortable as possible. I heard that, me myself started bawling like a little baby. I was like, yo, my life is over. I remember thinking my life was over. I was like, I'm either gonna die or I'm going on this thing called dialysis. That's what was running through my mind. Mind you, I'm in the 9th grade, 14, 15 years old, something like that. Bawling my eyes out in this wheelchair because I'm messed up, I'm not feeling good. Father calls my mother, lets her know what's going on. They send me to Mass General, man. I remember going through Mass General hallways and up the elevator and just being scared, dude. Being scared like I was going to, I don't know. Like I was going to somewhere that I wasn't ready for. First night at Mass General, it was just straight trying to get needles in because my veins suck. You know what I mean? And getting set up in the room and getting told what's gonna happen. I'm gonna try to see what's going on. They took all types of tests. I was in Mass General for like a month. Was in Mass General for a month and had all a bunch of tests done, all procedures and things like that. And prep for dialysis, peritoneal dialysis. Can you hear me? This is a side note, straight from dialysis. So yeah, prepping for this peritoneal dialysis, you know, the surgery comes with that. Never really had no major surgery before, so it kind of really bugged me out. But I had the surgery for peritoneal dialysis before I went on peritoneal dialysis. Like, they did a bunch of tests. I had my brothers tested to see it, so just to make sure they didn't have the same thing I had. That my uncle and my father got tested to see if they could give me a kidney. My mom got tested to see if they could give me a kidney. They couldn't. I was just so confused because I had like a rare situation when it came to this kidney thing. You know what I'm saying? I was a huge basketball lover, man. I wanted to play ball. Definitely wanted to play ball. But going through this, man, those dreams I had of basketball were out the window. You know what I'm saying? I had to, at a real young age, I knew I had to keep it realistic about my life. It'll grow up fast. So, but had the surgery done for peritoneal dialysis. Everything went smooth, and they was prepping to send me home. I was excited about that. I was excited that they was gonna send me home, man. On top. Mind you, I was in the 9th grade. I missed a lot of school. We'll finish the story in a few. Finish the story in a few. I'm about to take a nap. Tired.
You know what? That's all right, though, Phil.
Going to 7
save all
o'clock.
this energy, right?
Should
Bring
be
that
out of
same
here soon.
energy down when the weather's warm.
Out of dialysis, man. Real tired and drained. I will get back explaining my journey soon, man. I'm about to go home, take a nap. Stay tuned. Anyways, had peritoneal dialysis treatment, surgery done, and I was in there for another like good week, and just in there for another good week, just learning about peritoneal dialysis. If y'all don't know what peritoneal dialysis is, instead of right there, I had a tube in my stomach. I had to do my dialysis from there at home. But, you know what I mean, a couple years went by, and I just kept ending up with infections with peritoneal dialysis. I was in and out the hospital. It was getting annoying. By this time, I already moved with my father up in Lawrence and stuff like that. Parents had broken apart. You know what I mean? And then one day I ended up in the hospital for an infection, and I'm gonna say like 17. So I'm like 16, 17. I get a call while I'm in the hospital saying that they have a kidney for me, but I can't take it because I had an infection with peritoneal dialysis. After that, they made a decision that I should be on hemodialysis. You know what I'm saying? I got prepared for that and everything, and they told me what it was, that I'd be going to a clinic. Of course, I didn't want to do it, but hey, I'll be living. Fast forward, the day of the surgery for me transferring over to hemodialysis. Things going smooth, everything's cool, getting ready to get this change. You know, I go in for surgery. During the surgery, I get woken up in the middle of the surgery, and all I hear is, "Mr. Green, breathe. We need you to breathe." And I decided breathing. So, you know, I'm waking up in ICU. Waking up in ICU. When you're on hemodialysis and you need your fistula to heal, they put a tube either right here or wherever you are, so that you can get your dialysis through there. So when they tried to do that, they hit like a vein or something like that, and my lungs filled up with blood and fluid. I damn near died. I did die on that table when they revived me back. I'm in the ICU for a good month before I go up to the main floor. I don't remember. I only remember like 3 days in ICU. That's how like medically induced I was. So that happens. I go through that, and it was just crazy, man. It was just crazy. I go through that, and once I come to, I'm already on a regular floor. You know what I mean? I dropped a whole bunch of weight. I look like this, and I can't walk because I've been laid up for like a month in the ICU. I had to spend a good amount of time recovering, learning how to walk, on the get back. I was in there for like another good 3 weeks before I was able to go home to be on hemodialysis. Rough times, man. I know y'all looking like, man, you been through all that? Yeah, man. Yeah. And even after that, my pop made floor. When I was like 18 and 19, I got a transplant. I lost 2 transplants because the way my condition is, and me just being young and not knowing how to take care of myself being on dialysis. That's why I always sit there and say, ask questions, be informed. Because me as a young kid being on dialysis, my mother took care of everything. So when I sit there and came around and got this second kidney and stuff like that, I was still not knowledgeable about certain things. You know what I mean? I went through a rough patch, depression and all that. A lot of things come with dialysis. You know what I mean? 2 failed transplants. I'm on the road to get this 3rd, hopefully final transplant. I feel like I had to tell this story because I know there's a lot of people out there on dialysis that just feel like their life is over. Trust me, I felt like my life was over at one point in time. I wanted to play in the NBA since a young kid. And once I sat there and found out I had kidney failure, I couldn't play no more. You know what I'm saying? But you can live a beautiful life. It's all about if you choose to. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a little bit of my story, my dialysis story. I wanted to give you a little bit of insight. There will be another video like this, man. If you sat through this whole video and listened to my story, I appreciate you. It's not easy being on dialysis. Shout out to Freeway. He just got his kidney recently. That's dope. That's dope. The goal for everybody that I'm going to keep on kicking and busting y'all in the head with, depending on what your circumstances, try to get on that transplant list. Get on that list. Yes. Dialysis is a treatment. It's hard, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? But don't let that stop you from living life. I'm saying? I'm Bino, aka Jay's Dialysis Life. Subscribe, leave a comment, hit the notification bell. I check my stuff, man. I'm appreciative of y'all. I am appreciative of y'all checking out this video. You know what I mean? Just being on my page. You know what I mean? Stay blessed, stay strong, stay woke. You haters, left side is calling you. Blessings.